Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com and welcome to the Now, the Spiritual News Show for the week starting Monday the 3rd of September 2012. And so starting with the angel guide reading for this week. Now the angel guides are saying that this is a week for really getting back to basics, and what they mean by that is getting really in touch with what's important to us, not what's important to everyone else around us, but what's really important to us, and allowing ourselves to follow that. Now this will involve looking at the ways in which you sabotage yourself, and so we tend to sabotage ourselves when we're not allowing ourselves to have the things that we want, or when we're trying to keep other people happy and not putting our values or ourself as a priority. And so these things might come up for you this week, and it's just about really getting to simplicity, getting to your inner core of what you really want from life, and being true to yourself, being your authentic self. It's really important to do this now. Also, other things that might come up this week are beliefs and thoughts that you might be having that just aren't true. And so there will be beliefs that you have which are holding you back from what you want, which just aren't true. And so an example of this would be if you were to, say, want to pursue a different career, and you might have a belief that you're too old to do that, or that it's too late, or that something else is blocking you. Now those are beliefs that just aren't true. They're kind of excuse beliefs, and so this is about really getting rid of those beliefs. Another example would be that if you're wanting to accept money into your life, accept abundance into your life, and you might have a belief that is people that are wealthy have cheated people in some way, that there's something wrong with them, there's something wrong with wanting to have that. Now that's another untrue belief, and it's something that's holding yourself back. So again, these are more examples of ways that we sabotage ourselves and having these beliefs which are just excuses really to hold ourselves back. And so you might get prompts this week to really look into these thoughts and these beliefs that you're having as to whether they're actually sabotaging you or whether they are aligned and moving you forward toward what you really want. And so take a really deep look at that this week, and as long as you're releasing those things, then you'll be moving forward and getting really authentic and starting living from your true self. And the reason that this is so important is we're all here, we've all got a purpose, we're all here to create whatever we want in this world, and to have experiences and to grow in ourselves. Now we all come with unique gifts and skills and desires and passions and things that we like and things that we don't like, and all of these things are to show us which direction to go into. And so that's why it's so important to stay true to yourself, because then you're going in the right direction, then you'll be more aligned with your higher self. So moving on to the Ascension news this week. Now we've had a lot of solar flare activity and earthquake activity in the last week, which has been very disruptive. The solar flares giving us blasts of masculine energy, the earthquakes being a blast of feminine energy, and these two are balancing each other out. But meanwhile, we're in between the two, and we're getting blasted and knocked off center. So you might have felt a little bit of dizziness, feeling ungrounded. You might have felt a bit of like you're on a boat, like a kind of unbalanced feeling like that. Now, if you have been feeling that and you're still feeling that, then it's really good to ground. So imagine roots coming out of your feet deep into the ground. So you can do that visualization to ground yourself, or you can get in the ocean, or you can go barefoot on the ground. You can have a saltwater bath as well, or Epsom salt bath. That will help you to ground too. Also, this week we've got a focus on health symptoms. And so with these unbalancing blasts that we had last week, we were getting, we could have had physical symptoms come out on and off. So as these energies were going, masculine blast, feminine blast, and it was going like this, and we were kind of being battered around one side to another. When we were going one side, we might have felt some symptoms come up, and then a few minutes later, them gone again. And it's really important for us to take notice of those. Just because the symptoms weren't around for a long time doesn't mean that we shouldn't take notice of them. Those symptoms were showing us an area in which we were out of balance emotionally, and so take notice of what happened in that last week and what's happening this week as well with your health symptoms. It's a really important time to relax, because the ascension process is happening, everything's raising its vibration and everything's getting faster. Our bodies are the lowest vibration of ourselves, and our bodies have been used to, for many years, only slight energy changes. Now what we've got going on at the moment this year are great big energy changes, really fast energy changes, and so our bodies are having to get used to this. And you know how when you say you think you're going to trip over and your body tenses up, our bodies are doing that at the moment. Our bodies are feeling these huge energy changes and they're kind of tensing up. And so if you've noticed that your body's been tense for no particular reason, not connected to any internal anxiety that you've got, is because of these fluctuations, energy fluctuations that we're having. And so it's a really important time to focus on relaxation. Do those things that relax yourself, or whatever that might be, whether it's get a massage or do yoga or meditate or take a bath or go for a walk in nature or just lay down. Do those things to help your body just to calmly go with those changes of vibration. And so also messages are coming through that manifestation is speeding up. Now this is because lower vibration or negative kind of vibration takes a long time to manifest, and there's a good reason for that, because we don't want, when we have a negative thought or a negative vibration, we don't want things to manifest really quickly. We need some time to be able to kind of get ourselves out of that if we can. But positive vibrations, positive thoughts, they're manifesting much more quickly than now, and that's because of this raise in energy that we've got this year with this ascension process going on. And so manifestations are getting faster and faster when they're that positive kind. The negative kind of manifestations are still slow, so don't worry about that. But don't be surprised if when you're feeling really positive, when you're thinking focused on what you want and you're feeling really good, that things move really fast. So don't be overwhelmed by that. Just go with it, because this is how it's going to be in the future. So have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.